had done all I had done. I'm this overachiever, obviously, and I hadn't spent a lot of time stopping and smelling the roses. So I was driving to work one day when I was making postcards from the Edge and began to reflect on why I had worked so hard in the movies. And I realized it was something my mother wanted to do. She'd always wanted to be an actress. And so it was that hidden agenda in her. It was that kind of a golden threaded nudge. Not a stage mother, but a very subtly strong desire for me to act. So I called the whole first part, which is about movies, Mother Movie. Now my dad was a guy, I think, who wanted, I think, to run away and join a circus or something like that. He was kind of an adventurer who loved to be noticed, loved to be on the stage, and so he really wanted that kind of thrust. So I called the second half Father Stage. So the Mother Movie is, the movies are kind of a feminine experience because you are patient, you sit around and wait. It's kind of nurturing, you have to have a lot of understanding, etc. The stage, you have to go out in a masculine way and command the audience, or else it doesn't work. So I just divided, do you like this long answer?
Yeah, it's fine.
So it's the whole feminine mother movie thing and the whole masculine father stage thing.
You were saying in the book that she had a real powerful influence both on yourself and on Warren Beatty, that she was almost like pushy. Is that?
No, not pushy. Mm-hmm. The power was the fact that she was reticent, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Never really says it, but it is very clear as there, is infinitely more powerful than a mother will say, this is what you're going to do.
Have you found that you had to work through a lot of childhood issues? You said something about going back for Thanksgiving, and you had done all this, you know, spiritual work, and suddenly you had to deal with family issues.
I was up all night thinking about tomorrow.
You mentioned that Danny Kaye, when he was married to Sylvia, had a clandestine electric affair with someone. Was that Laurence Olivier?
No, my darling.
Here we go.
I know of many more than Larry. I
was at your birthday party for Bella Abzug at Studio 54.
Speaking of Halloween, I mean, how do we go from Danny Kaye to Bella Abzug?
Was not allowed into the opening of Studio 54. Warren Beatty, your brother, was not allowed into the opening of Studio 54.
Fools.
Well, I want to hear about Thanksgiving.
He wasn't allowed in.
You went from my birthday party for Bella Abzug in Studio 54. Oh, you're talking, what year was that?
Oh, I don't remember. In the late 70s.
Well, how do you know he wasn't allowed in?
I was there. That was the...
Oh, you saw him be turned away?
No, I read about it in the papers.
Oh, of course we can believe that.
Unbelievable. We get great, bright, intelligent questions here.
I was there, but I'm not him.
That's clear. No idea.
Do you plan another movie with Irma la Douce, like Irma la Douce at the Mustang Ranch or anything like that?
I'm not into movies anymore.
Yeah, that was the next question.
Another one of those, I'll be the madam.
What's your views on prostitution? Do you have any these days?
What's my views on prostitution?
Yeah. Should we legalize it?
The Tattered bookstore.
I know. Well, absolutely. Seriously.
I think it should be legalized and cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
And that they should pay their taxes, because we'd have a lot more than...
How about the war on drugs?
What about it?
Got any opinions on it or views on it?
Could you make
the current one?
A little more definitive?
Well, are you going along with the government's war on drugs? The fact that it's mostly a law enforcement war and not a healing war, and not one around treatment.
And not what around?
There's not a lot of emphasis on treatment right now.
Yeah, that would be my view, that there should be more rehabilitative treatment, there should be more places where people are into drugs because they're having problems.
Right.
The drugs aren't the problems are the problems, and I would I would really favor more that money should be spent on the rehabilitation of the consciousness.
What's the personal work you're doing right now? What are you working on in your life?
Trying to decide why you're not listening to my answers.
I'm listening. I was listening. You answered it.
That's my personal work.
I'm listening.
I have a question. What is your view of the homophobia in Hollywood and America today?
I think there's less homophobia in Hollywood than there is in America.
Okay.
They're two separate countries. I think that I think after a while we all be, especially now that so many more people are understanding that this tragedy of AIDS is not just a homophobia disease. That it's, I mean, a homosexual disease. I think it's going to bring people much further together. And they understand that sexual preference is a freedom we all have and to respect it. I think it's going to get better.
Good. Thank you.
How about your take on the adult children of alcoholics movement? The ACA movement?
I think that's a wonderful movement. I think it's very important. I think a lot of people don't even know that they have the problems that have been created by being children of alcoholics. Because it's so common in this country. And a lot of people don't understand how subservient they make themselves to some of the relationships in their lives. Because, you see, you're not...
I am listening. All right, go ahead. I'm listening. No, I'm listening. Well, that's what talk show hosts do, right? I said that's what talk show hosts do. We intrude. Yeah. You're going to be on a TV show next week, so this is it.
You?
Yeah. Right here in the Tattered cover. Are you in recovery yourself?
I'm in recovery from you.
One more question.
I've never been addicted to anything but the truth. So maybe I'll have to recover from that once I figure it out.
Can I ask you about a UFO? Have you ever been in a UFO? I'm serious.
Your head looks like a UFO.
No, come on.
I've never been in a UFO.
Do you believe in them?
This is fun, Stu. Don't
Isn't it? Yeah, we're having a great time.
There's a lady in the audience who wanted to know if you use crystals when you meditate, and what are your favorite crystals?
I love crystals. Meditation's really helpful to relieve stress. Really helpful. Well, what I do, I like crystal quartz rose, and I also like the amethyst. And so I use them in both hands. You know, there's a female crystal and a male crystal. And I put sometimes I reverse them. And then I sit there and they amplify the thought patterns, and they amplify the feeling, and they amplify the visualization. And I try to go into a really deep place and let it happen, just surrender to it. It's very hard to do, especially in this culture. But when you surrender, first you start by letting the thoughts just drift by. You don't cast them out of your head, because that's hard, that's too forceful. Just let them drift by, and pretty soon the crystals start to take effect, and you have a kind of very relaxed, almost like we've had 8 hours sleep.
Anything on the current ritualistic abuse of survival movement that's going on around the country? Have you heard anything about it?
The ritualistic abuse of the survivors.
It's satanic and ritualistic abuse survivors. They're coming out in the media right now talking about having been abused in cults, and I wondered if you had any
I saw that.
any take on it.
It's pretty shocking, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it?
Freddie Von Mears, did you know that?
Who's he?
The East Side Alien, according to Vanity Fair. He put me on the International Debutante Ball Committee and gave me a drug dealer who'd take checks. And he's involved in the Oscar Lenwaniat divorce because he was good friends with Doug. It's a New York magazine.
Is this a representation of the Denver?
Oh, yes, it is.
Absolutely not. Randy Rapp, nice to meet you. I met you at Springs, and I told you I had you in your next life.
Oh my God.
Let me in.
You signed
This is great.
who I used to work for. And I am proud.
Okay, one more question. I didn't know I was coming to the comedy store.
You know any guys by the name of Mark, Rick, or Steve you can introduce me to?
Mark, Rick, or Steve? Oh, that's from Steel. Oh, yeah. And they have indirect lighting. Okay, thanks. Everybody.
Thank you very much. Well, that about wraps it up. We can get a shot of the crowd if you want to. We're done here on Jann Scott Tonight for this segment. The crowd that's here this evening, pretty good size in this bookstore. I don't know. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did. Pretty interesting, huh, Steve?
Where are we going to be on TV?
Wait a minute.
When? When?
Friday night.
On what channel?
On Channel 19.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Are you positive you're going to put us on? Okay. Channel 19, Friday night.
Are you just fooling around?
Yeah, we're just fooling around, trying to relieve some stress.
What time?
My name's Hillary.
Hillary,
My name's Julie.
Julie, and are you going home for Christmas?
We are.
Where are you going?
I'm going home to California.
And where are you going?
I'm going to Bahamas.
Bahamas? You're from the Bahamas?
Can you tell?
You don't look like a Bahamian.
What's a Bahamian look like?
Look at, what's the dumbest thing you ever got for Christmas?
The dumbest thing I ever got for Christmas. Oh my God, the dumbest thing I ever got for Christmas was my brother got me this candle wax of a parrot. It was really bad. That was probably the dumbest thing. But I gave it to Julie and she loved it.
Yeah.
She used it.
I've never gotten a present for Christmas, so I don't know.
No one likes her.
Would you like to sing a Christmas song?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, no, let's sing.
Which one?
Na na na
No,
na.
that's not Christmas
Oh, okay.
song. Okay.
Jingle bells, jingle bells. The big fat ugly Brady Bunch. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all
You are
the way.
great.
My dad's a
Okay,
singer.
question.
Hell no! Yuck!
Why would I waste my time being at a sorority when there's so many other things to do?
This better be on.
Do you have anybody back in the Bahamas that you want to say Merry Christmas?
Yeah, say Merry Christmas to people.
Oh, okay.
Say Merry
Let's
Christmas
see.
to...
Say Merry Christmas to the Dolphins. The Dolphins are waiting for me.
Flipper. Flipper back
I'll just say hello to all the Bahamians.
Flipper.
How about can you sing the theme song? You're doing really well here.
Flipper? No, I don't work out
And
at
God
all.
knows I weigh 200 pounds.
I never work out. I hate it.
Flipper.
Flipper? Oh, I have...
They call him Flipper. Big fat Flipper.
They call him Flipper.
They call him Flipper.
Thanks, girl. This has really been fun. That was really
What
great.
time? Friday night.
9 o'clock, Channel 19. Friday night.
Get shut up.
Hey, hey, we're back here. Guess who's here? Yeah, it's Santa.
Everyone. Ho, ho, ho!
Well, Santa Claus, I really want to thank you for coming by here. I am really almost in tears.
Well, I'm really glad to be here tonight.
That you would come here, and I hope that director's chair doesn't break.
No, this is fine for me. I believe it'll hold up for duration here.
Kids, if you want to talk to Santa, 444-7331, get your calls in early because he's a busy guy. Although Santa's going to be here, he's going to talk to the adults later on in the program. 444-7331 if you want to talk to Santa Claus tonight. You know, Santa, how are things going this year?
Oh, things are going really well. I've been really busy. I've got my elves working full-time. Mrs. Santa's been working around the clock. It's going to be a great Christmas here, and we're all geared up and ready to go.
Well, we're so excited that, you know, Manuel Noriego is going to be on the telephone later on.
I'm eager to talk to him also, too,
I know.
Jan.
Has he been good this year?
Well, he hasn't been too good. I've got him on my one list. I'd rather not describe that list here, but
Yep.
he'll definitely be getting at least charcoal in his stocking this year.
So how about the kids? I know there's, you know, we have an awful lot of kids in the country, and have you I noticed that you've been a very busy guy since you got started in the Santa Claus thing. There are more and more children now all over the world.
Yes, there are. I've had to sharpen up my magical techniques here and actually cut down on my time per visit at houses, but I've got it down to a reasonably good science now, and along with computers nowadays, I'm able to course my path and head on out and Plenty of time to spare.
Now, okay, the number, kids, 444-7331 for Santa Claus, okay? 444-7331. Maybe you want to ask him something, you know, that you've been afraid to ask him at the malls or something. He came here from the north. In fact, is the sleigh, did you...
Yes, my reindeer are all right outside out back now.
Is that... Oh, who's feeding them? Is
Well,
Dan?
no, Rudolph takes care of all my reindeer. He's been my #1 reindeer now for years, and he's got them under control. He takes care of them, and they pretty well listen to him.
How did you ever get started in this Santa Claus business? I mean, you've been doing this for a while, haven't you?
Well, yeah, I figure, well, I was orphaned in about 600 AD, I figure, and it was in a small village around the North Pole. And from what my parents told me, Sandy Claus, that they found me on the porch one morning, and they named me Santa.
600 AD. Let's see, this is the 20th century. You'd be 1,800 years old? No, 800 years old. You're an old guy.
Well, I'm feeling pretty good. I don't feel much over 400 or 450, but I think I have a few more hundred more years to go here.
Kids, give us a call here, 444-7331. You got any calls, any questions for Santa Claus? He's here tonight. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things with him. Let's do this. We want to go to another film clip. We're going to show you some more of Boulder. Scott Campbell and I, filmmaker, we're out all week long visiting you in town, and this is your Christmas, Boulder. This is your Christmas special. So we'll go to another film clip now. Are we? You could all sing a chorus of Jingle Bells for us for our TV special. You want to do it? Ready? Here we go. Right? Jingle bells. You'll all be on television this Friday night, Channel 18. Here we go. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. That's it. Lots of it can say. Anybody want to say hi to anybody at home? It's going to be on network television. Send money.
That's nice.
Here we go.
Oh, we're back here. Okay. Hey, it was an interesting clip. Now that was we got what 500 kids to sing a little bit of Jingle Bells, especially one of your favorite songs,
Right.
huh?
I enjoy that song. It's one of my favorites.
You know, I'm just amazed that you were 6th century. This is the 20th century. How old would that make him? How old would that make him, kids? 444-7331. Call us here. We can't put the number up. This is you must be one of the oldest guys.
Well, one of the oldest.
One of the is there somebody older than you?
Well, maybe Father Time's still out there. I haven't seen him in a couple hundred years, but I hear tell he's still hanging around.
There's really a Father Time?
Well, I've seen him.
You've seen him?
Yes, I have. In fact, I seen him on the Boulder Mall 2 years ago.
Is that right?
Yes.
Not during Halloween, huh?
No, it wasn't during Halloween. It was on Christmas, in fact. He was just cruising through the area.
How did you happen? They call you St. Nicholas, right?
St. Nicholas,
Saint,
sure.
How did you happen to become a saint, anyways? How did that all come about?
I'm not really sure. I imagine it was just from my good deeds as a younger Santa Claus. When I got started in my village, it was a poor village, and there were a lot of children there, and I had access to a lot of extra lumber, and my stepfather that I came in to be was a carpenter also, so I started making toys and passing them out in the village, and pretty soon the people of the village start calling me a saint.
I'm just amazed, too, that you can actually fly around in that sleigh, you know, with Rudolph and the reindeer, and you go up in the sky. I mean, that's,
Yeah, my sleigh today it's double turbocharged, and we have it blown this year.
You have the double turbocharged blown sleigh?
Yes. And the reindeer really enjoy it, too. They don't have to put as much effort into their flight anymore, but like I said, we had to, with all the extra children in the world, I've had to come up with some new plans, and that's just one of them as far as making all my visits and getting around the world on time.
You really have a red nose, you know that?
Thank you.
Why do you have that?
Well, I imagine if you flew around the world and back and forth from the North Pole as much as I have, this is about the only thing that's still exposed on me. So it gets quite chilly.
Well, that's some beard you have there, too.
Thank you. It really keeps me warm, too.
That's amazing. That's pretty, and this is furry here. How do you like the sheep we have here? Is that
I really like it, Jan.
That Fruhoff's
I've got a friend looks like Scott. I'm not sure. But
Let's do this. Kids, the number is 444-7331. Get your calls in early. The time goes by quickly. If you're just tuned in and you wonder, what are you watching? This is the Jann Scott Christmas special on Friday night. Santa Claus, of course, is here visiting with us. We're going to have Suburban Angels. They're kind of like the guardian angels. They're going to be here to talk to you about the fruitcake exchange program started here in Boulder, having to do with fruit cake, you know, the kind that you make and eat. Two guys are going to be here. Gosh, what else? We have Chris Daniels and the Kings. We've got a bunch of film clips. We've been out visiting you in town, and you're gonna see a lot of clips tonight. Look for yourself, because we've had the Christmas cam out all week long. So can we go to another film clip now? We'll go and have a look and look at some more raw footage.
You don't mind if we watch it? Let's get around back here.
Do you like this?
Huh?
Does it blind you?
Oh, that's really nice.
About this time of the day, it starts to take on a little glow.
Yeah. What's a Secret Santa mean?
You just give them little presents all week. Until,
You do? You're kidding.
Until today, when they discover who we are.
Oh, but they don't
And
know.
we've kind of neglected him, so we thought we'd like get him a...
Is he like a guy that you like, sort of, or something? Or?
No, I was just set up to do him. See, I've been getting gifts from mine, too.
Oh,
I
that's
know
great.
an account number.
What's the dumbest thing you ever got for Christmas?
A sweater from my grandma that had these little rabbit fur things hanging off it. It was pretty bad.
Do you want to say anything to anybody back home? Where are you from?
What is this going on to?
This is going on network television.
It is not.
Yeah, it really is. I'm Tom Brokaw with NBC Channel 9, Channel 4.
I'm Connie Chung.
Yeah.
No, well, it's going to be on the TV special on Friday night.
Friday Night Live, Channel 19.
Friday Night Live, Channel 19, Friday Night Live. So, you have anybody you want to say hi to, maybe here in Boulder in your dorm?
I don't believe this. I don't believe it. What, Channel 9?
Channel 19.
19.
Cable 19, yeah.
What is your name?
My name's Jann Scott. I'm the host of the show.
He's on every week. You mean you don't watch?
Sorry. Can't do
Okay.
that.
Well, at least we got your code on film. Ooh, no.
I don't believe this. I don't believe this at all.
Ask these guys.
Do you recognize them? Are they from TV?
I don't know. They look like imposters to me.
I think so too.
We're not. Channel 19.
Channel 19.
Absolutely, yeah. Friday night, 9 o'clock, the 22nd. TV special, Christmas special. You look so pink. You look great. Peach there. Hey,
Doesn't this look good on him? Have a good day, you guys.
Say, what's your name, anyways?
Julie Williams.
Julie, bye.
Julie Williams!
Let's get a picture of Austin.
What's this for?
We're with that.
Well, we're back here. Gosh, wasn't that fun? Scott and I had so much fun. That was Sunday, the day of exams. People were going crazy. A wonderful time is out there visiting with you. This is the really a Boulder Christmas special, and this is for you. You know, this is the only local television show in Boulder anywheres, Friday Night Live. This is the 99th performance of it. I happen to be the host for the Christmas special, but this is really about you. And you know, if you're watching this show today, we're actually filming it right here on 33rd Street. This is live. Okay, it's actually coming to you live on 33rd Street in Boulder. This isn't Denver. We don't use hairspray here either. In fact, do you use hairspray?
No, I don't.
You don't, yeah.
Nope.
Not
No
at all.
hairspray whatsoever.
And you're over, it was 6th century, over 1,800 years old. That's amazing.
Like you said, I don't feel much over 450, 500 years old.
You know, we got a call from one of your elves, and I know that a couple of your elves are going to show up here later
Great.
on. I hope that was okay.
Sure, it's okay. I've got them working all throughout town and all throughout the world, as you know. But I know there's a couple here in town that have been doing me some work and favors for me.
We ran into one in front of the post office. In fact, we're going to have a conversation with him. We talked to him before. And kids also, if you want to talk, kids of any age, you want to talk to Santa Claus?
Some of the people we want to thank for funding Jann Scott tonight are Terry Chiropractic Health Center in Boulder. That's Doug Terry at 3101 28th Street. He's at 440-4621. If you're having any kind of problems, back problems, leg problems, neck problems, you need a chiropractor, Doug Terry's the person to see. He's been in business for over 20 years. That's Doug Terry Chiropractic and Health Center at, tell you the address, 3101 28th Street in Boulder, or call him at 440-4621. Also, Dinstall's Fine Garage. That's Pete Dinstall. You've heard me talk about him before. He works on Honda cars exclusively. New, used, whatever. Pete Dinstall, Dinstall's Fine Garage, 2100 Pearl Street in Boulder. Take your Honda car in. If you tell him you heard about him on Jann Scott Tonight, you can get a free $45 checkup on the car. And that's a 45-point checkup list right there. Interesting, huh? Okay, Pete Dinstall, Dinstall's Fine Garage, Honda cars only, 2100 Pearl, 443-9200. Also, tell you about Nancy's Restaurant. I've told you about Nancy's before. She's on Walnut Street between 9th and 10th. Nancy's Restaurant is a great place to take your wife or go there with friends for Sunday morning breakfast. Go there in the evening. Wonderful food at Nancy's Restaurant. Nancy's Restaurant between 9th and 10th on Walnut in Boulder. Okay, Be Calmed Amino Acids is a new funder for Jann Scott Tonight. Helps reduce stress, helps fill the gaps in the synapses in the old brain. That's Be Calmed is an amino acid, and you can find out more about Be Calmed if you call 721-8510, 721-8510. I'm taking it right now as a brain food, so we'll let you know how we're doing. Actually, I'm doing pretty well. 721-8510. It's Be Calmed Amino Acids, brain food. Hey, good for you if you're recovering. All right, who else do we have here? Mike Nelson has Quest Seminars. And there's a new seminar coming up in Aspen called Quest for Love. They're it's $140 to do the seminar. It's Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. 3 nights of seminars. I take that back. Friday night and Saturday night for Quest Seminars in Aspen. You can find out more about Quest Seminars by calling this number, 1-800-383-6836, 1-800-383-6836. We'll be telling you more about it next week, but it's a way to channel love, a way to learn to love yourself and others too. That's Mike Nelson's Quest for Love Seminars, 1-800-383-6836. They take place in Aspen in just about 2 weeks. Okay, Pasta Fresca, great place if you want to get ravioli dinners, tortellini dinners, or fresh pasta. Okay, that's Pasta Fresca, 1664 30th Street here in Boulder. Now, if you tell them you heard about Pasta Fresca on Jann Scott Tonight, this week you can get a fresh pasta dinner for 2 for $6.99. That's a good deal. Fresh pasta dinner for 2, $6.99. Tell them you heard about them on Jann Scott Tonight, and they are at 443-3631. They're in the Sunrise Shopping Center. All right, and Karen Moreau is the therapist in Denver. She does great work, especially relapse prevention therapy. If you're in stage 2 recovery, she's the person to see. It's Karen Moreau. She's in Cherry Creek at 90 Madison. You can reach her at 329-9388, 329-9388. She did Terry Gorski's training on relapse prevention. If you're having a hard time staying sober, or if you know somebody who is, you really want to go and work with her and do her program. 329-9388, that's Karen Moreau. She's certified every which way you can possibly imagine. Okay, and finally, that's it. Those are all of our funders. Listen, when you talk to these people, tell them and thank them for being a funder for Jann Scott Tonight. Without these nonprofit dollars, we couldn't do this show. See you next time, folks.